Hey Rick and Morty fans, here is the Megaseed tree installation. This is what you're going to get in the box. You get an envelope with the mounting hardware, the center of the Megaseed tree, the top, and the base. In the envelope, here's the mounting hardware that you're going to get. You get hex posts, clear plastic post, metal wood screw post, screw, and washer. So let's go look at the game. So with your playfield up in the service position, you're going to take off the old Megaseed tree. It starts with removing the top screw here. Mine's already undone, so it's a little wobbly, but you're just going to take that screw out, and that will remove the ramp from the Megaseed tree. And hopefully yours doesn't do that, because yours should still be attached to the plastic down here. This ramp can sort of just slide out of the way a little bit, enough for you be able to do what we need to do here. But we're going to go ahead and remove all the screws that are holding this plastic on here. There's one screw right there. There are two nuts here, and there is another screw. Yeah, there's another screw. It's back behind the Megaseed back here that you can't see, but it's back down there. So go ahead and remove all those screws. So now that you have the two nuts and the screw, and I believe that's another nut back here. I have my Megaseed installed there, but I believe you'd have another nut there. After you have those removed, you'll be able to take this plastic out. It just comes off of all those. And your Megaseed tree will still be connected here with 3 screws from the bottom. So just take those 3 screws off and get rid of the old Megaseed tree. Then you're ready to start the installation. And we're going to need to drill a hole. You can see I have 2 holes in there right now. I tested the position of this and where it should go exactly. And basically the best place for it to go is going to be keyed off of this piece of plastic here. And these are the 3 holes from the original tree support that was there, and I drilled a hole right in the center. So I don't know if it will focus on that, but that's where you're going to want to drill the hole, is right in the center of those 3 dots. And I used 9/64 inch drill bit, and then you can go ahead and lay this piece of plastic back on where it was and use that center hole as a template to drill the hole in the playfield. So you're going to use a 3/32 drill bit. And so I would just put this piece of plastic back on, and then make sure your drill is perpendicular to the playfield in both directions, front to back, left to right, and then go ahead and drill through that hole, making just a very small indentation on the playfield to start with, and then take this piece of plastic off and drill the rest of the way through. Where these 2 holes are, there's nothing in the bottom of the playfield, so you're not going to hit anything, and you're just going to need to drill that one hole right there. It's basically at the shortest point between this lighting, the hole for this GI lighting socket, and this post here on the right, on my right. And so you just need to finish drilling that hole all the way through. Again, use a 3/32 drill bit. Once that hole is drilled, you're going to be able to take this piece, clear plastic post, and the metal post, the metal threaded post, and screw it into that hole. Focus. Now that's in place. You can drill the hole. Well, you should have already had drilled the hole in there. You can put this in place, and it should fit right back over all the holes with this post sticking up through the center of those 3. Then you can put on the washer that's provided and screw on the metal hex post that is also provided. You could put the rest of the nuts back on and the screw, and put that plastic back in place the way it was before you took it off. Now you take the base of the Megaseed tree. There's a little cutout here. That is what goes around. So the whole thing goes over the top of the hex post, and that little cutout is what goes around the nut that's here. So it'll fit all the way down onto that nut. And then this ramp is going to go back in place. There might need to be just a small bit of tension on this just to get it in place. The ramps and the holes are, I'm sure, not exactly aligned. You may need to increase the size or the width of this hole on your ramp to be able to get it to fit. It's just not going to be a perfect alignment on everybody's game, I'm sure, so you'll have to fudge with that just a little bit. So once you have those, you're going to take the top of the Megaseed tree and insert the screw provided into that hole right at the top. So the screw should be sticking out the bottom like that. That's going to go through the hole in the top of the ramp, and then going to get screwed into the hex post. Like I said, you may need to just give it a little bit of force to get it into place, but once it's there, it should screw right in. And you can see with mine, I've already curved over my wires. Of course, that's going to be up to your design and discretion. And then finally, you have the cap. The cap just gets sucked right on with magnets, and then of course you can bend the top of that, situate it how you like, and you're all set.